Hey guys, I'm back. I posted a few days ago that I was going to be doing a video series focused on back to school time because we are back in 1 week. It's unbelievable that summer's over, but we are back to school in a week, and so I've been thinking a lot about just how to prepare our household, how to prepare our kids, how to prepare our family for just the new schedules and all the stuff that goes along with school. And so I am today going to focus, I'm going to do a series of videos, and I'm going to be focused on a variety of different topics in regards to our kiddos. So today I'm talking about just keeping our kids above that wellness line, keeping them healthy, or as healthy as we can, because of course when they go to school, they're going to be around all kinds of germs and all kinds of things that they could bring home with them. So it's not even just about the kids, it's also about your whole family, keeping your whole family healthy. Other topics I'm going to talk about in the next few days is, I'm trying to be compliant here, so I have to be careful, but keeping your kiddos critter free. Let's see, what are the other topics I have? Focus and energy, which is a big deal with school because they're getting less and less playtime, and so a lot of times our kiddos have a harder time focusing, and not even just at school, but even on their homework once they get home and they're kind of ready to be done, but they still have that homework to do if they have tests coming up. So I have a lot of different fun mixes that I've created for the girls that they use during the school day, before school, in the evening. Sorry, I got kind of a weird angle here. Another topic I'm going to talk about is sleep and rest, which is super, super important, and that kind of ties into keeping our kids above their wellness, their wellness line, but it's kind of a separate enough topic that I'm going to deal with that separately, and I have some good roller mixes and diffusing combinations that are really good to help the kiddos, get good sleep, because it's super, super important. Also dealing with stress. School can be very stressful, sports can be stressful. I'll probably deal with those in the same video. Also, I'll probably talk about kind of a variety of emotional issues in regards to going back to school. So if they have nerves about something, mood, courage, those kinds of things. So if they're worried about something, maybe they have a speech and those kinds of things. So I'll do one focused on that. I'm going to also do one focus on sports, so things that you can use to help with your sports, whether it's before, during, or after. I have a few things to try out with that. So I'm going to also talk about supplements that Young Living has, and I'm going to kind of scatter those throughout, depending on what they can be used for. So today I'm going to talk about keeping above your wellness line. And Young Living has, of course, a ton of oils that are great for doing that, but I'm going to start first with talking about supplements. I forgot to grab them, but a lot of times I'll actually make our own supplements. I have vegetable capsules, and I can put in vitality oils along with carrier oil and actually ingest those. So that's a great way to kind of get yourself, oh sorry guys, to create your own daily vitamin. My clip isn't staying. There we go. And now you can see my... Oops. There? Okay. So, sorry about that. So anyway, so you can take certain oils, and I'll kind of talk through some individual oils, and you can actually create your own capsules. My girls aren't great at swallowing pills, so I tend to go with more of the chewable stuff with them, but I will often make my own supplements. So if I have certain needs, so if maybe it's cold and flu season, I put thieves in a capsule and I'll do it that way. But first I'm going to quickly talk about some of the supplements they have. So if you don't want to do that, you can there are some great products that you can just buy and have on hand. So for the kids specifically, they have a supplement called Mighty Vites and then Mighty Zymes. So enzymes are super important in keeping the kids healthy, not just for digestion, but having healthy digestion also helps the immune system. And so these are actually like a multivitamin, and then these are an enzyme. So my kids take both of these, and they take that all the time. We also have, Young Living has a chewable called Super C, which is of course your vitamin C, and they have a ton of supplements. Some of them I don't have on hand right now, but this is one we don't take all the time because they do drink the Ningxia Red and they get a lot of their vitamins that way. But when we're hitting that time of year where we're trying to really build up our immune systems, this is one that we add to our list. There's also a couple others. They have one called ImmuPro Inner Defense, and those are two we kind of mostly take during this time of year as we're getting to where we're around all those icky germs and things. Also, I talked about this in the last video. My kids take a probiotic and a prebiotic supplement. This is like a pixie stick, so it's very yummy. The kids love it, and they take one a day. And again, having good gut health is key to also building up your immune system. It's very important. It's all interrelated. So those are some supplements. There's also, I talk about Ningxia Red a lot. This is the super fruit drink that has basically, you can get all your daily nutrition from this. Like this in itself is a great like daily vitamin. I buy it also in pouches of 2 ounces a piece, and the kids will drink those, and then usually I drink from the bottle. It doesn't matter, it's all the same. But this is amazing. This is so great for keeping your body healthy, for keeping your immune system built up. Has some, just look it up. It's Ningxia Red. It's just an amazing super juice. Also, if you get a chance to Google minerals and how a lack of minerals is a lot of times tied to a lot of sickness and different diseases and things like that. Because our soil health isn't as healthy as it used to be, a lot of our fruits and vegetables that we're eating aren't giving us like the total amount of minerals that our body needs. And so this is brand new to us. We haven't even tried it yet, this mineral essence. It's just a way to supplement your mineral intake, which will also keep your body healthy. And I know I've heard it tastes really bad, so I've heard of a really good like lemonade recipe that you can add this to, and this is something that the kids could take in each day as well as with the whole family. But it's another way of kind of boosting the kiddos' health immune systems. So that's another one we're doing. So of course you don't have to do everything. Like you can, like I said, there's some vitamins we take all year round. They're just part of our daily regimen. And then there's some that we kind of just add to our regimen during this time of year when we're going to, the immune systems need an extra boost. So those are some of the supplements. Some other things that we do that Young Living has is they have a waterless hand purifier that is natural and by far way better than anything we've ever bought from the store as far as a hand sanitizer. Just if you could, just Google some of the ingredients in your hand sanitizers, and there's just some icky stuff in them. And so this is, I love this stuff. We actually you can buy I think like a 3-pack of these little bottles, and so this is a refill, and I just refill and each of the kids get one. So when they're at school they can continuously keep their hands clean, which is nice. And then I also at home use the Thieves hand soap as well. So that's a really great way to just keep those germs off of our bodies. And then they also have a Thieves spray, which these are so great for like to put in the backpack. And these are basically like to replace like a Clorox wipe kind of thing. So you could spray your backpack when you're leaving school, or you could spray the desk and clean it. Just a really great way to nice little bottle to keep with you for the kids to keep and to be able to use to sanitize things throughout the day. So those are all great. Thieves is amazing, and I'll talk about the oil here pretty soon. But the whole Thieves line that Young Living has is amazing, and I talked about this before, but it's the only cleaner that we use for the entire house. And so it's healthy, it's natural, it's plant-based, but it sanitizes and it keeps things clean and at bay. So super nice. Okay, so I'm going to make a couple roller balls actually today. Both of them I've made. And I'm going to talk about 2 other recipes that I'm not going to be able to make on video because there's some things involved that will be hard for me to move my camera back and forth, but I'm going to talk through the recipe with you because they're really cool ideas, and I'll probably make them at some point here. But I'm going to make a roller ball that actually my kids have used for a long time now. And it's basically one that you can use every day. You can use in the morning on your feet before you go to bed, before you go to school, and then at night before you go to bed. And it just is going to build their immune system. These oils are going to get into their system and just keep their bodies healthy and keep their immune system going. And so I'm going to make this really quick. It is, I'm just going to use, you can get these roller bottles pretty much from lots of different places. You can get them off Amazon. You can get them off Life Science Publishing, AbundantHealth.com. Basically what they are is they come in with these little roller tips there, and then they have a lid, and they have lots of different colors. So I just have to get pink because the girls actually will have this in their room, and I thought that was a good color. And so the oils we're going to be using to make this is thieves, lemon, oregano, melaleuca, and frankincense. The recipe also called for thyme, but I don't have that. I'm okay with that. Thieves actually by itself would be more than enough to put a drops of thieves in there, your carrier oil, and you'd be really good to go. So this is like super great because you have your lemon, which is really good to attack antioxidants in our systems to kind of detoxify the body. Oregano is a really good antiseptic and really good for wellness. And then frankincense, you're also going to get some emotional benefits from that one as well, but it has a lot of antiseptic properties, but it's also very good for emotional health as well. So multiple benefits from these oils that are going into this little bottle. Okay, so we are, if I can find all my oils here. Okay. Weird noises. Okay. So we are going to do, and I can put the recipes down below after I'm done here. We're going to do 10 drops of thieves, 5 drops of lemon, 5 drops of oregano, 5 of melaleuca, and 5 of frankincense. So this is so easy, you guys. This is the thieves. So the thieves is a combination oil, and it has clove, lemon, cinnamon bark, rosemary, and eucalyptus radiata in it. So like I said, this by itself is amazing if you just even wanted to put a few drops in there and then use that by itself. But this is going to be a super booster. So we're going to do 10 drops. There's a little pinhole that the drops come out of. Okay, there's 10 drops. And I'm not always super good about measuring. I just kind of, let's see, lemon. So 5 drops of lemon. It's just so nice that when having these oils on hand, you can just make your own stuff for your family's health. You don't have to go to the store and there's my oregano. And we don't have a lot of medicines on hand just because we have a lot of this stuff and we're able to use it to prevent needing the medicines, which is really nice. Not all the time, but we're definitely healthier. This is oregano. Our family is definitely healthier since we started using oils 3 years ago than we were before. Okay, melaleuca. This is not very exciting, but I just like to show how easy this is. And then frankincense, which is the frankincense, like you hear about in the Bible. And if you get a chance, just Google it. It's amazing. Google how they farm it, like how they get the frankincense out of the tree. It's pretty amazing, the process. Okay, so now I have the oils in there, and I'm just going to add a carrier oil to fill it to the top, and then it's already then a pre-diluted roller ball for the girls to use. Like I said, they're going to rub it on their feet. The feet are very porous, so the feet will help things get into their system very quickly. And it's good because some of these oils are hot, meaning you don't necessarily, it depends on your skin, but there's some oils that you want to dilute. And so since there are some of those in here, I just want to make sure I pre-dilute it for the kids, and then they'll be ready to go. Just they can take the lid off and they're good to go. This is V6 oil complex that Young Living sells, but you can use olive oil, you can use coconut oil, jojoba, grapeseed. There's any of those oils are good as a carrier oil. So I just like this because it's easy to squirt well, maybe, there we go, the oil into the bottle. I'm just gonna fill her up and put the top on. Hi Karen, how are you? If I can get it clicked in there, hold on. Okay, so it's clicked on there, got the lid. Shake it up. And then I got these cute labels from Walmart. They're from Pioneer Woman, and they're meant for like canning jars, but they've been really good at like not smearing. And so I just mark the bottles, because otherwise I make like 10 of them and then I'm like, which one is this for? So I'm gonna call this Immune Booster. And I'll make one for Keaton and I'll make one for Mallory. So they can just each have their own to put on the bottom of their feet each night just to keep their immune system good. So there's the Immune Booster. Okay, the other one I'm gonna make, actually before I make the next one, I'm gonna talk about 2 other fun recipes that I found. So one thing I found is, you know, we were never going to prevent 100% getting sick. So if you do get like a cold or that kind of thing, there's a really great chest rub recipe I found. Super, super easy to make. So you can just use, the recipe calls for coconut oil, and you will heat a half a cup in a pan until it's fully melted, and then you're going to cool it down to about 104 degrees. Then what you'll do is put it into, these jars also you can find on the same sites I mentioned before, but you can put then the coconut oil in here, and then you're gonna add your oils. And I saw a couple recipes. One recipe called for 10 peppermint, 10 eucalyptus, globulus, and 10 wintergreen. But I have RC and Raven, which have a lot of the same oils in them, and these are really great oils just to use by themselves or like in mixes like this that are great for respiratory care. And so if you do have that congestion stuff happening, these are really great oils, Raven and RC. So what I thought is I'd probably do probably like 10 drops of RC and 5 drops of Raven, and mix it into your coconut oil and then put it in the refrigerator. And so then you have a chest rub. So if you get to that point where you're having trouble breathing, you can just take a little swipe out and put it on your chest. It's kind of like a natural form of like Vicks Vapor Rub is what I would say. So that's a fun idea, but I didn't want to have to like be above the stove while I was on a video, so I won't make that in front of you. The other recipe I found was a Breathe Easy shower disc recipe. So it's a shower disc you could make and then throw into the bottom of your shower. And it has 1 cup of baking soda, and I'll post these below, a 1/3 cup of water, mix those together, and then 12 drops of eucalyptus, 12 drops of lavender, 12 drops of rosemary, and I have all of those. Lavender and rosemary. No, that's oregano. So these are the 3 oils. You're going to mix them in with the paste and then put them into muffin tins, put liners in a muffin tin, put the mix in a liner, bake it at 350 for 15 to 20 minutes, or you can leave on the counter overnight. You just want to get it hardened, and then put them in a jar, and you can just throw them in the shower. So when your shower is running, the oils will come up into the steam. Sometimes what we also do is we'll just put peppermint into the shower as it's going, and the steam from the peppermint will like fill the air and really clear you out. Peppermint's a really good one, but as well as eucalyptus. Raven, RC, you could do that as well. So those are a couple really great ideas for just this time of year. Okay, one more recipe and then I will let you guys go. And the next time I'm going to be talking about keeping our kiddos critter free. Some different ideas and oils to be used for that. And I'm going to make a couple hair sprays for that next time. But the next recipe, it's called the I Feel Ick Stick. And this is a recipe, I think I got it off of Etsy. I bought like some pre-made labels and it had the recipe on there. And so basically, you know, sometimes when you just start to feel like you're getting sick or you're starting to feel kind of ucky, or the kids are, or whoever, this is something you can have on hand, and you just need to rub it up and down your spine. And so this is 5 drops of Copaiba, which is a really good general oil for general health. It's just a really good one. 5 drops of frankincense. Again, you're seeing that kind of show up in a lot of these immune booster type of recipes. 5 drops of myrrh, again from the Bible, and 5 drops of lemon. I always think it's funny when I talk about frankincense and myrrh, like I'm actually using the real oils. It's crazy. Anyway, and then there's that lemon again, which again has that antioxidant power. So just 5 drops of each. So I'm going to do one more here, and this will be great to have on hand. So if you just start to feel like something's not feeling quite right, you can rub this along your spine, and it'll kind of help with whatever you have going on. So the spine is another good place to put oils. 5 drops of frank. So easy, you guys. That's what I love. I love that I can just customize things for my family based on the time of year. And having it all at the fingertips. And a lot of these, you guys, I got for free. All these oils I didn't even buy. I got them for free because the one thing, the myrrh's kind of sticky, and I think the whole like inside came off, so I'm gonna have to be careful. The thing I love about Young Living is, I think that's probably close enough. I lost my cap in there. It's a sticky one. Some of the oils are sticky and thicker than others. Myrrh is one, vetiver is another one that's thick, and 5 lemon. So what I was saying was the thing I love about Young Living is I'm on their monthly box program, which is basically where I can customize my own box each month. And it comes to me, I can change it every month. I can order what I want. And they have rewards for you. So if you spend so many points, then you get free oils or free supplements, different things like that. And the thing I love is when they do that, they don't just give you like extra stuff that they have hanging around. Like they give you stuff that is for that season. So I mean, we got like I think was it winter last year, we got a free bottle of frankincense, which is not inexpensive. But they did it like right around, I think it was November, before Christmas time. I remember Thieves was in one. So, I mean, they give you Imu Pro. I never would have tried Imu Pro if I hadn't gotten it for free. So a lot of these oils I got for free, but they've given it to us in a time that they knew that we'd actually be able to use it. They don't just give us just whatever they have sitting in their warehouse, if that makes sense. That's what I love about them, is like they're actually really looking out for us and like what we need during that season of life or that time of year. And so anyway, so I have those done. So not only did I get a lot of this stuff for free, but I also, through their rewards program, but then I also got points back through that same program, and then was able to order the stuff that I knew I wanted for free as well. So that's one of the really cool parts of how Young Living works and their monthly program works. It's not a requirement. It's not a requirement to be a member and to order things to do the monthly program, but it's been amazing for our family because, like I said, we've gotten a lot of things I wouldn't have tried otherwise. Okay, so this is called the I Feel Ick Stick. So you guys have kind of gotten a little peek into how a lot of times it'd be like a Sunday afternoon. I'll get recipe books out. I'll get on the internet. Pinterest has a bazillion different recipes. And I'll just make up a bunch of stuff that our family needs. I'll spend an afternoon making roller bottles. I'll make room sprays. I'll make, make toilet bombs to clean the bathroom. I will make, I'll spend the afternoon and make laundry. I make laundry detergent. I go back and forth between using Young Living's liquid and making my own powder, but I use Young Living products when I do make my own laundry detergent. I do sometimes use or make laundry softener. When I don't make it or have it on hand, if I haven't had time, I just use vinegar as my water softener, and then I use the roller or the wool dryer balls in the dryer. But I'll just take an afternoon and just like make a bunch of stuff that our family needs. I'll dilute the dish soap, that kind of stuff, and get all that kind of done. And then it's nice because we have it all on hand, and we have healthy stuff going on. We have plant-based stuff going on. We have roller bottles for our family to use when we need it. And it's just much easier than like grabbing 4 oils and like rubbing it and doing this. It's just so much easier to have this done. Young Living also, I forgot to mention, has a Kids Sense line that's already pre-diluted. And they do have 2 of their line. One is called Tummy Jies and one is called Sniffles. And so these are also great oils that we have on hand. I just have the girls keep these in their room, and they can diffuse them if they need to or use them, and they're already diluted as well. So the names kind of explain what they're used for. So guys, I think that is kind of all I wanted to talk about today. Just some ideas for ways to keep your wellness up, keep your kiddos' wellness up as they're going to go, and the stress of school and all the stuff that they're going to be exposed to. It's just super important that we boost our immune systems as much as we can, especially Mallory with her just getting her appendix out. I've heard that the immune system can kind of take a hit when they don't have the appendix anymore. And so I'm really focusing on just like really building up her immune system. And it's all connected. So when I talk about the enzymes and the probiotics and prebiotics, those are all part of the whole process. Even if you think, well, that's for digestion, not for immunity, but it all matters. It all works together. And so we just really want to make sure that we're just keeping our kiddos, we're giving them a fighting chance to go to school and not catch everything under the sun. I've mentioned before, I have to be compliant, so I can't say certain things. So if you are wondering why I'm like skirting around, hopefully you can understand what I'm trying to say when I talk about, staying above the wellness line and keeping healthy, and not catching everything under the sun. You probably know what I mean when I say that. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I appreciate you guys that watched, and oh, sorry, Karen, I saw that you had did you have a question? Okay, I'm new to this here. Okay, we use glass baby food jars. Oh, that is a perfect size. Yep. If you have those. Yeah, these I think I just got. They're a little bit smaller, I'd say. But yeah, you can use any. You want to use glass, though. You don't want to use like a cheap plastic because the plastic will get broken down by the oils. There are high-grade plastics you can get, but they're probably not the easiest to find or to even know if that's what you're truly getting. So you want to put like your roller bottles and things that you put your things in, you want to do glass. Pretty important there. Just making sure I didn't miss any other questions. Thank you, Karen. If there's any other questions, let me know. Yes, Brittany, you are right. Does not dry out your hands. Hi, Shannon. Sorry, guys, I'm new to this Facebook Live thing, so just trying to catch any comments. Any other questions from anybody about the oils or any of the recipes? I'll post them on the comments. Sorry, I'm shaking here. I'll post them on the comments. And if you need, guys, if you want to come to my house and make some, like, totally let me know. I'd be happy to do it with you. And one thing I didn't mention too was that a lot of these oils also come in the starter kit. So if you decide to join as a wholesale member of Young Living, you get a free membership by buying a starter kit. And the most popular one that most people get has a diffuser and then 11 oils. And honestly, frankincense, lemon, thieves, I don't want to tell you wrong, lavender, copaiba. So I would say half to 60% of the oils I use today, you get in your starter kit. And the ones that aren't, you could either replace with something else. Often you can do that. You can say, okay, I don't have this oil. What would be a similar oil to kind of match that same purpose? And so you can go just, with your starter kit, you can do so much with it. And so that's an awesome thing too. And you also get packets of Ninja Red. You get samples of that. So just wanted to kind of point that out because the starter kit is amazing, and you can just play with that for a long. Like I played with it for probably 6 to 7 months before I started to then dabble and figure out what other oils our family needed and what supplements our family needed. But that starter kit is pretty amazing, and they have a Ningxia Red starter kit. They have a makeup starter kit. They have what else? They have a thieves cleaning kit. So if you aren't for sure about the oils, but you are focused on, maybe switching out some of the chemicals in your household, you can become a wholesale member of Young Living by buying a kit of their cleaning products, their thieves cleaning products. And then after that, like Young Living doesn't have annual fees. You don't have to make a monthly purchase. You can, and you get great benefits if you do, and I would recommend it every day of the week, but you aren't required. Like that's what I love about it, is like you don't have to sell. You can just get your wholesale membership one time with your initial kit and just order as you need to, and that's amazing. But at the same time, I would challenge anybody who truly like started playing with this stuff to not get on the monthly program or to not want to get on the monthly program, because it is so beneficial, but the more you play, the more you love. So, all right, guys, well, I'm gonna let you go. I'll be back. I'm not for sure when. I just kind of have to do these like when I don't have a lot of craziness going on around me. But the next one, I'm gonna talk about keeping the critters away. As many of you know what I'm talking about. That can get very expensive, and so I have some ways to use your oils to make some solutions that can hopefully help prevent the issue in the first place. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I appreciate it, and I'll be back soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.